In November 13, the Chinese Space Agency disengaged the unmanned spacecraft Shenzhou-8 from the module Tiangong-1 and performed a second docking procedure as part of the initial steps toward the assembling of the full space station and developing its human spaceflight program. China will carry out 2 more space docking missions next year, and plans to establish its own orbital lab around 2016, and the ultimate goal, the multifunctional manned space station, around 2020, and it seems that the Chinese activities of space exploration are quickly drawing attention of extraterrestrial intelligences.
All right, now let's review the whole process of the separation and redocking of the 2 spacecrafts. But this should be the separation of the 2 spacecrafts.
We have Mr. Zhou Jianping, the chief designer of the spacecraft. We hear loud applause when they announce the success of the docking. So were you worried? Well, for docking, we have to make a seamless one, to make a perfect one. And we have to be able to disconnect them and redock them. So disconnection is a very important job. When we disconnect the 2 parts, it means the final success of our first docking. So as amateur, can you share with us the strength?
Notice how a pulsating UFO appears from nowhere, above the right solar array of Shenzhou-8 and passes in high speed by the Chinese spacecraft. I'm not quite sure, but it seems that it does a sudden stop and turns back, before the Chinese TV cut to replay the undocking. And definitely it's no space debris, ice chunk or fuel particle. At first glance it seems to be a disc-shaped UFO, but it's impossible to estimate its size in comparison with the Chinese spacecraft. That's irrefutable evidence of an intelligent controlled object, monitoring human activity in space, and it seems that the Chinese Space Agency is less worried and hide it than NASA.
That we need to maintain the stability of the 2 modules.